He certainly did. There were about 15 vans, each of them full of representatives from the religious community, the political community, and the business community of Chicago. You should have seen them just lining up here waiting to get inside the Vatican. It was very impressive. This is the Porta al Perugino. It's a secured entrance to the Vatican, and this is where they had to pass through to get inside. Mayor Johnson, however, he entered from the front. He took in the view of St. Peter's Square and St. Peter's Basilica, and then he went inside. And once he was inside, he was reunited with members of the delegation. And boy, were they excited. We had a chance to speak with some of them when they were inside their vans. They stopped for a moment and they took a moment to speak with us. In fact, Alderman Urban from the West Side, he showed us a great big yellow T-shirt, and he was very proud to be presenting that as a gift to Pope Leo XIV. Here's what some of the other folks had to tell us.
Just a great opportunity to connect with a world leader who has a heart for all the people, understands that the need today is the greatest to represent those who have no voice. And I think the mayor's leading this charge. I think he aligns with the mayor's views about people and justice. And it's just refreshing to see this happening.
Now, there are Swiss guards here at the Vatican, but I don't know if their time schedule runs like a Swiss clock, but if so, the delegation should be waiting to speak to Pope Leo XIV, Chicago's own, the first American pope, right at this moment. First, Mayor Johnson is expected to be meeting with him precisely at the top of the hour, and we're going to get a debrief about what they had to talk about. We understand that most likely they will talk about the historic message that the Pope released on Monday, saying he apologized for the church's role in slavery dating back to the 1500s. They will also talk about calls for peace, calls for social justice, and there will probably also be some discussions about sports teams in Chicago and who everyone roots for. A very human moment, but also a very important moment to show that there's a significant number of people from the Chicago area who support the Pope's world mission. We'll bring you all the details of their reunion together and find out exactly what they talked about and what the Pope had to say coming up later on in the day. But till then, reporting live from the Vatican, I'm Vince Girasoli, CBS News, Chicago.